Do you look around at the chaos of the world, feel like everything is getting crazier, and ask yourself, what can we do? I have the solution, and that is building the village. Community. In this video, I will be talking about the vision, what I and the people around me are collectively birthing in terms of creating an intentional village, what the landscape is currently in Costa Rica, how things are taking form, and why there is an urgent need to live in community and what we can do about it. So I came to Costa Rica almost 3 years ago with truly the intention of seeing myself live in an intentional community. And since landing here, this has always been my focus, always been my calling. And many of us come here with the same intention. We hold big visions, big dreams to see our children live on a land where they are protected, where they are safe, and where they can thrive, where we can collectively create something that is beautiful, that is healthy, and that is self-sustaining. And this is really key. To be able to create something where we are self-sufficient, meaning that we no longer need to rely on the outside world to fulfill our needs, is how we can no longer have to worry about what's happening on the outside for the most part. I know many of you watching have had similar visions of a life where we actually depend on each other to thrive, where we utilize all our skills collectively to build something long-lasting and beautiful. I don't believe that we are meant to be living these individual lives where we are only dependent on our partners to thrive. We actually are meant to come together as we once were, living as a tribe in order to thrive. And I will share with you the vision that I'm seeing myself and those around me build to hopefully manifest in the near future. It is a community where there is great respect for elders and for children. The children are the future. We are building this for 7 generations. The elders hold the knowledge, the life experience. Many of them have either lived in community or tried to take part in projects. They have the knowledge of how to hold a council, and they can advise us on what to do and not to do. So there is great respect in creating something where they are admired and listened to. The children are also the teachers. Children nowadays that are raised in conscious environments are so tapped in. They know, they listen in ways that we just haven't been able to develop inside of our bodies yet. And offering spaces for the children to express their creativity and let their gifts shine is also so important. And so developing a school where the children are heard and seen and love everything that they do is also really, really key. And then the rest of us, like me, are supporting in the best ways we can, where all of our skills are coming together to either build gardens or contribute to the school or work on anything that the community needs. Another thing that's part of this larger vision is to have shared resources. Of course, it's really important to have our own water, to not rely on municipal water systems, to have springs, to have our own food, to share the growing of food, and to learn and develop proper and efficient permaculture systems where we can be self-sufficient. All of this requires us to have aligned and collective values where we have focused vision and the same reason for coming together. Why are we doing this and what are we doing? This is super key. Another thing that I'm speaking with different people about is the need to have a space for sovereign birth, where we can bring children into the world in a space that is fully held, fully safe, fully nurturing, and we can offer them everything that we can for them to thrive in every way. Ultimately, what we are building in this intentional village is a freedom for the next generations, where no matter the craziness of the world, the children are free to thrive in their sovereignty and in their strength. Now I'm going to talk about the landscape in Costa Rica. What's happening, what's being done, what are the challenges? So Costa Rica is an amazing place to build community because the land is so abundant. There is so much water. Things grow pretty quickly here. Trees don't take that long to reach maturity. And so it is possible to become self-sufficient here rather quickly than it is in colder climates. The land is more nutrient rich than in many other places, although depleted, and the climate means that we can grow food year round. Energetically speaking, Costa Rica is just very potent. There are so many conscious people coming to live here, and the land has a lot of gold in it and a lot of crystals in it, making it just very charged and making it an energetic vortex for manifestation and for beautiful people coming together and creating important things. I actually believe that this is an important seed for the rest of the earth, and that things that happen here can be the examples and the beginning of things that can be replicated elsewhere on earth. There are so many kids that are being born here, so many parents that are coming to raise their kids here because they see that it is a great place for their kids to thrive. People here are really connected to nature. They're not living in cities, the ones who are coming to live, at least not in San Jose. And so they're swimming in rivers and they're going to the beach and they're connecting with nature in ways that at least I never got to do so when I was living back home. With more people coming to move here with the desire to purchase land, there are more and more opportunities for communities to take form. And although Costa Rica has a lot of deforestation issues and the locals have sold so many of their lands, there is still a lot of land left, a lot of potent land for communities to take form. Because Costa Rica is so mountainous and has so many microclimates, there are many different areas where communities can thrive. There are, of course, still challenges. People come and move here and find the jungle difficult. The challenges of living here are very different than they are in more northern climates. The jungle can take its toll on you, and so it's important to come here and feel it out before you commit to anything. A lot of people come here with dreams, and then those dreams don't take form. There are so many projects that you hear of that unfortunately don't take form or fall apart or just become a business or a retreat center. A lot of projects start off as an eco-village, and then in the end, money gets in the way and they're like, well, how are we going to fund this? And then it just becomes something else. This is an unfortunate reality. And so it's really important to hold that vision as a group for the collective to come together and see it through. If this project is to be self-sustainable, we're talking years down the line. And the problem is that we're not getting any younger, our children are growing, and so we got to make this happen ASAP. If we want to actually manage to unplug from systems and build new ones that are long-lasting and that are solid, this has got to happen soon. We have to shift our focus, all of us together, to make this work. And if all of us can together collectively say, okay, we're not going to focus on the outside chaos, and actually we're going to focus on something else that pertains to our strength and our sovereignty, then that's how we can build the new systems. So I'm putting a lot of energy into seeing this happen, not just through making videos, but in the background, talking with people, networking, seeing what can be done. And hopefully I'm going to build more platforms where different projects can be seen and different people can feel the call and can see what's the right choice for them in terms of community. If you want to know more about what is happening in Costa Rica, and if you want my advice on where's the best place for you to go, or if Costa Rica is the right fit for you, there is a link down below in my description box where you can schedule a one-on-one call with me and we can chat about it. I'm also available to help you relocate here if you would like some support in that, because honestly, it can be a lot to do so. You can also check out my Patreon, where I'm offering monthly Q&A calls and where you can follow me behind the scenes to know what's going on. Finally, I've got a newsletter, which I have not yet published, but is coming, where you can also stay up to date on what's happening. I would love to hear what you think of this in the comments. So please do comment down below what your dream for a village is, what you've experienced, what you're seeing happen. Let's get the conversation started. Finally, please do like this video, share it with your friends if it resonates, so the word can get out on the urgent need to build community and make this happen. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon.